As an intending candidate, there is more to it than just paying a nomination fee. There are obligations under the Electoral Act relating to disclosing gifts received and expenditure related to your campaign. In the AEC context, financial disclosure refers to disclosing gifts received and expenditure made by political entities and candidates in an election. So a gift is something you receive for which you don't have to provide anything in return. It can be cash, it can be goods or services, or anything that represents a donation. The financial disclosure requirements are set out in the Commonwealth Electoral Act. The Commonwealth Electoral Act can be a difficult read. The AEC provides a wealth of guidance material in relation to financial disclosure obligations for candidates. The purpose of the disclosure scheme is to enable transparency so that the public can see where gifts are coming from and what candidates are expending on their campaigns. It's important that candidates understand, in addition to their campaigning, they do have financial disclosure obligations with the AEC, and penalties will apply if they don't comply with those obligations. Election funding is money paid by the Australian Electoral Commission to candidates in an election who achieve 4% or more of the first preference vote. It's to reimburse them for electoral expenditure. In order to receive election funding, candidates must put a claim setting out their electoral expenditure, and they cannot be paid more than they've expended on their campaign. Electoral expenditure is any expense incurred in relation to your campaigning activities. Some examples of electoral expenditure might be the call flutes, it might be advertising, whether that be on radio or social media, it might be paying staff to undertake your campaigning. There is a wealth of guidance material on the Australian Electoral Commission website to help you understand what your obligations are.
Authorised by the Electoral Commissioner, Canberra.